Hi, everyone. In my work as a staff developer in schools alongside teachers, we have been using the jump rope readers in ways that go beyond decoding. When we look at data, we might notice that some kids need help with comprehension. Maybe they need support with monitoring for sense, keeping track of the story, or perhaps thinking more about the characters. I'm going to show a few ways that we have used these books with kids. So let's say students need support with stopping to make sure they understand what they're reading. I could do this with a small group, with a partnership, one-on-one, and just teach them how they could do a comprehension quiz. And so I would introduce this bookmark to kids and let them know that they're going to read a couple of pages, they're going to stop and quiz themselves or their partner, and they want to make sure that they can say who's in the story, where they are, and what happened. If they can't, they reread, and if they can, they read on. And so I might ask kids to take out a familiar text, and so let's say a partnership's reading Let's Dance. This is how this work might go. So they reread a couple of pages, hip hop. Alex drags Jasmine to his hip hop class. "Let's go," he says. "It will be fun." "No, it will not," says Jasmine. "I do jazz dance, not hip hop." "So," says Alex, "dance is dance. Just get into the music." Alex hops up, the kids hop up, but Jasmine just sits. So then I would coach kids and prompt them to use their comprehension quiz bookmark to stop to make sure they can say who, where, and what happened. They would continue along this way. At the end of the small group, you would remind them of the teaching point, of the focus, leave them with that bookmark so that they can transfer this work into any book and know that they can give a comprehension quiz to themselves when they're reading on their own or with a partner. We might have kids who are working on making inferences. And so we might want kids to stop and think about what characters might be saying, what they might say, or what they might think. And we can introduce a tool that could support this work, a tool where there's a little thought bubble and a talking bubble. And so again, you'll decide, are kids reading a new book for this work? Are they rereading a book? And so if they were doing this with Camping is Best, just to give you a little sense of this, they're going to read a couple of the pages, right? Dad sets up the tent. "I can set up the tent," Dad says. They go through all the steps. Step 1, Nick and Dad set up the mat. Step 2, Nick and Dad set up the sticks. Step 3, Nick and Dad set up the pegs. And oh gosh, the top is bent. Dad is bent too. And so right now, prompting kids to think about what might Nick be saying to his dad right now? What's happening and what might Nick be saying? Or what is Dad thinking right now with the tent being all ripped and being bent? So getting kids to do some inferring work could be supportive. We also know that we could be supporting kids when they're reading nonfiction. And so this is a trip to the vet. You might be supporting kids with retelling what they're learning, what the book is teaching them. And they can be doing that work by thinking about the main topic and then key details. So again, is it a familiar book? Is it a reread? Is it a new book? As kids are reading, this first part about pets can get sick, hopefully they're going to stop and you'll say, "Okay, retell what this book is teaching you, this part is teaching you. The title can help you." And so hopefully kids are saying, well, even though pets are fun, cats can be fun, they can get sick. You might not know that they're sick right away because they can't tell you, but maybe you're observing and you're noticing your cat is not doing the things that they usually do, like playing with you and playing with their toys, or maybe they're hiding under the sofa because they're not feeling well. And so getting kids to think about main topic and key details. And so as kids read about this book, about the vets, and how the vets can help and all the tools the vets need, we also know that we want to help students build knowledge, grow their knowledge. And researchers agree that text sets are a powerful tool to help do this work. So after kids read about one book about one topic, we can share with them another book on that topic, a little mini text set. And so kids read Vets in the Bush. And as they're reading, you're doing some of that cross-text synthesis work and getting kids to stop and think about, well, what is this part teaching you? Animals in the bush. And hopefully they're seeing that in this part, oh, animals in the wild also get sick, like elephants and giraffes. And then you want to help them think about, well, how does this connect with the trip to the vet? Oh, well, pets that people own, pets who live with humans, they can get sick and the vet can help them. But also animals who are in the wild can get sick and vets can help them. So I hope this helps you get a sense of some of the ways that you can use these jump rope readers. There are lots more, but this was just a little sampling. Take care.